Hey guys, Sonic Smash Bros. Here. Yeah, back to Sonic Forces Speed Battle for that update to the Extreme Gears Supersonic Showcase I talked about. He technically did get a buff by means of the level 20 update. It isn't much of one though, and it doesn't change one thing. Extreme Gears Supersonic, at this point, there's no arguing it. He is the absolute worst character in the game. Now, can he tear things up still to some extent? Yes, absolutely. But good luck. You're gonna need it. It's next to impossible. So, time to go over why. And yeah, the stats have been updated since the last time I did the showcase, which shows that Extreme Gears Supersonic is the third slowest super in the game. 10 out of 10 speed, outsped by 9 out of 10 speed Classic Supersonic. What even? I'm not gonna let that go. Anyway. So basically, 95 speed, 87 acceleration, 68 strength. Basically, outside of strength, it's infinitely worse than movie Super Shadow, and everything is just straight up worse than Rival Sonic. What even? But that said, Blue Tornado Blast, it's as good as ever. It's your front run tool, it's your disruptor, it's your counter to Extreme Gears Sonic and Shadow. It's your counter to Slipstreams just as a whole, because, it counters Werehog to some extent too. Not to the same degree, but it is good enough at doing that. Extreme Gears Slam, absolute garbage, worse than it was before, because the Invul got nerfed with a bug fix, because they fixed the Extreme Gears Slam bug with Super, at the cost of Slam being even more useless. It no longer has the Invul situations that it used to have, meaning you're not escaping most things, unless you get really lucky. And Super Form's the same as ever. It's as risky as ever. It's really difficult to make use of in a metagame like this one. I don't have him maxed yet. I don't have level 18 quite yet. I'm working on it, okay? Anyway, let's get on with it. So, you're gonna see some raw, unfiltered races, at least until I fill up my challenger chests. Okay, so Outlaw is the main threat here, as per usual. Whoa! Nice try, buddy, nice try. I don't care, I'll take that. I'd rather be in this situation. Did the slam really just not work there? Whoa! And I lose. The slam is just gonna boost away. Actually, I might catch them. Worst case, I catch 2. Oh my god, stole it. Let's go. And we're back in 6.8. I was in 6.9 until I got griefed constantly, but that's just the nature of supers. You're gonna get griefed 24/7. One of the biggest reasons why supers are just, honest to god, the worst playstyle. They are the worst playstyle in the game right now because there's just so much you have to work with just to get it to work. And even then, there's just so many problems. Like this matchup here. Good luck. Okay, slowed the Extreme Gear down. Slowed the Outlaw down. It's over. If I had a nickel for every time we did Big City Sprint in one of these showcases of a super, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice, right? Except this one was much closer because Outlaw Boost is broken. Yeah, no, I'm saying this is pretty much one of, if not the best active Extreme Gears Supersonic players out here. I'm making this look better than it actually is, trust me. I should not have won that against that first race, because I got hit once by freaking E-Mine. I think you see the problem here. Now you might be thinking, oh, just slam in that situation. I ignore slam most of the time now, because there's no reason to really throw it out. Like, it doesn't have the invul it used to, it doesn't give a mini boost. And make that the third time we're here. Good enough. Yeah. All right. Well, if I had a nickel for every time we went to Big City Sprint in this one video, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice, right? Alright, my challenger chests are full, and that's pretty much gonna do it for this particular small showcase. Like I said, I am pretty much one of the best Extreme Gear Supersonic players out there, if not the best as far as like a dedicated main. Some will argue DZ, that does not count. He's more of a movie Supersonic, and, well, he's been playing Extreme Gear Shadow more than Extreme Gear Supersonic, but still. I'm saying this straight from experience. This might not look like the worst character in the game just from this video. Most of the time you get hit once, you're done. Because you have broken bagging boosts from like Outlaw, Sheriff, to a lesser extent Neo Metal, but his is more annoying for the invul because then you just can't slow anybody down. And you're just gonna get griefed constantly. People will literally sit back, gun for only you, and they hit you once, and boost away. Despite the fact that there's somebody half a track ahead of you. People are griefing supers that hard. And let me remind you once again, Extreme Gear Slam used to have proper invul that actually worked. Showing clip on screen right now once again, same clip as before. But now, it just doesn't. I didn't get to show it here, but... yeah, this is a little ridiculous. Just saying. The fact that Slam does not offer the proper invul it used to, nor does it offer any kind of airborne mini boost, gives this thing no threat range. Additionally, it means he doesn't have a working game plan. All he really has is throw down Blue Tornado Blast and hope it hits. Meaning if you're behind and someone knows the basic concept of left and right, you're not hitting them. Like sure, slipstreamers, that's like the one time where you're gonna actually hit with this thing. I should have lost that first race. I just got lucky. So, that said, my rating of him has changed. Extreme Gear Supersonic is getting a 2 out of 10, pretty much carried by Blue Tornado Blast. At the absolute worst, I'd say it's a 0, because it's a 2 at best. It's either a 0, 1, or a 2. It's one of them. I can't put him any higher than that, because simply put, as good as Blue Tornado Blast is when it comes to front running at denying item boxes, denying dash pads, and that's kind of like what you need to do. You need to get the lead, and then deny any and all ways to catch up to you. Which, good luck doing that. It's also way too dependent on the track. Like, that should not have been a track where I won that, but Big City Sprint do be Big City Sprint. Sometimes you just blow everybody up. But that's all I've really got to say as far as this video goes. Yeah, my opinions of Extreme Gear Supersonic have gotten drastically worse since the first time I did this, but what can you do? Sometimes this happens. Anyway, until the next video, hopefully something more positive. Later, guys.